Chinese monks who train on a mountaintop for 40 years.
Decides to walk the earth and travel and walk the land, preaching his philosophy.
And lay waste.
Serlin, he played
some low tier.
Oh, the match is
No,
going.
something
The
with
match
a
is
G.
going.
Oh, in Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter 2?
I don't know. Something with a G.
In Street Fighter 2,
Dude,
I think he
it's an
played
old
Chun-Li.
dude.
Oh shoot, they're like someone go back to that. I didn't even know they were playing because
No,
they're on the
it's
bracket.
some old dude with a G.
Alright, here we go! Oh, GamerGuitarist7. Alright, come back and I see this. Alright, but anyway, this Yoshi is pretty good. He's pretty much like the hidden Vector Man of Arizona. This guy, I'm gonna have to make my new thread. He has lots of potential, but GamerGuitarist7 is just obliterating. So
What is it? He's only got like practice from people from
he only has
Bullhead
practice
City, right?
from Bullhead City. So I think his brothers played like Falco and Fox. Like he was able to take a game from my Mewtwo. First time I played him, he does lots of parries.
I saw some parry power shields. Those are nice with the Falco's lasers.
Yeah, he does lots of very advanced stuff. He seems like he's really experienced against the like Falco. I think he's a little bit weaker against Foxes and a lot of the other top tiers. I think he's really pretty weak against.
I'm guaranteed he's not going to do well against Sheik.
Yeah, he's also not going to do well against Sheik. So I mean, this doesn't really say much for Yoshi's viability as a character.
He took a game off Kyle. His Peach.
He took a game off Kyle's Peach, though I understand the circumstances of that. Not to discredit him, but there were a lot of things going on it seems. Kyle SDing to 0%, and kind of overestimating from the first match. I mean, not to discredit him, like he definitely earned the win because I mean.
I wonder
There's no Johns with Yoshi.
I wonder what could happen for this guy. What's Angel, right?
Yeah, his name is Angel. Because Yoshi is pretty angelic as well.
I want to see what happens if he gets some more experience, comes some more
Yeah,
tourneys.
like this guy, he literally plays in a town of like 5,000 people. He lives in Flagstaff, Arizona. He plays with basically just his brothers. He doesn't know any other smashers out there. All he can play is Yoshi though. So this is a guy who literally has mastery level experience playing one character. You can't play anybody else but Yoshi, and it really shows in his playstyle. Like he really mastered the character like almost inside.
How did Hanky do with Young Link? Was he good with anybody else? Or?
He played. I think he played Fox. Kind of off, but I mean it's mostly Young Link. Like fortunately for me, most like at the time the characters I played kind of obliterated Young Link. So I'm like I think I'm the only top tier Arizona player that never lost to Hanky back in the day because I played my Mewtwo, and my Fox at the time all were pretty good against Young Links. So.
Yeah, Jeff swears by him, but I don't know. I feel like Yoshi could become something new, maybe.
I don't think so. Honestly.
You don't think so?
I think like Yoshi is really strong against characters with more holes, like characters like with better windups. Yoshi's best top tier matchups are probably Spaceys just from experience. Not necessarily Spaceys, but I mean like most of the time Yoshi's played lots of Spaceys, so they do well against. They like the matchup. But Martha's probably one of their best matchups. Because there's a lot of holes and a lot of ways to use the double jump to kind of do damage that Marth doesn't really want to. Like Yoshi can trade a lot, and it's always a good trade against Marth.
That's true.
So that's usually how the matchup plays out. I mean, it's still in Marth's favor, but that's one of his best matchups.
Do you think? And
then against all the low tiers, Yoshi actually can do really well because they don't really have the priority to match up to a lot of Yoshi's abilities. The main issue is if a low tier has spammable projectiles, so you can like keep them out. Like Link, the Link matchup might be pretty bad because they can kind of camp out. So it doesn't really matter how much armor they have, how much they try to parry super armor. They can just keep stuff coming, and so it's really mentally taxing.
Which characters do you think that he'll have the most trouble against? Maybe Sheik?
Oh, definitely Sheik.
Falcon,
like every Yoshi would say Sheik, and NTSC is always Sheik. And Pal maybe not because she can't change her anymore.
Right.
But NTSC, Sheik is easily Yoshi's toughest matchup. I personally think Fox obliterates Yoshi.
I think Sheik still has stuff like even without her chain throws. Like,
well, yeah, Sheik is still a better character even without chain throws. It's just that the chain throw is the most devastating.
Right, that's true.
So I mean, straight from that alone, it makes the matchup almost insurmountable. But the other stuff is basically just Sheik's quickness. It's really difficult to actually make the armor work for you when attacks come out so quickly, and she has so much priority anyway.
And she's got a lot of range with her.
Yeah, she can space against
back airs
Yoshi's
and forward
attacks.
tilts especially.
The characters that can't space against it as well, like characters with limited range, kind of like even Pikachu. Even though Pikachu has the advantage, Yoshi can do really well against Pikachu. Characters with like a little bit less priority, the characters that might trade a little bit more with Yoshi's attacks and things that Yoshi can go through more.
How do you think that Yoshi might do against like ice climbers or something like that?
I think Yoshi would lose badly to ice climbers.
And what about Jigglypuff?
Yoshi's, I'm pretty sure, do poorly against Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff has enough range and priority to really space against it and keep Yoshi in that shield. Like going super armor against it doesn't really matter because Jigglypuff can go in and out. They can retreat outside, in and out of Yoshi's range release. I'm pretty sure it's a bad matchup. I'm not 100% sure. From reading the matchup threads, I'm pretty sure they think Jigglypuff's the main character too.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that Yoshis don't like the match.
So you're saying you think his best matchups are probably just Marth, Fox,
honestly, yeah,
Marth, Fox, Falco?
Fox just from experience. I think Fox actually obliterates him just because of up throw up air. Like,
right.
It's universal.
And he's got the
universal low tier killer. He can just move in and out the shine. The shine you can't CC.
Yoshi doesn't fall down.
Yeah, so Fox can theoretically flatland Yoshi.
Right.
Or at the very least keep him really off balance.
You can at least get grabs out of it.
So yeah, it's really difficult to actually stop a lot of stuff.
Go for it. Go for it.
Captain Falcon, of course, he just has monster combos. Yoshi can try to double jump through him, but Falcon's so powerful, has so much knockback that even Yoshi's armor kind of stuns him. So he can't really trade with Falcon. Of all the characters to try and trade with, Falcon's probably one of the worst. Falcon wins those trade wars, and I think that's the main reason it works out.
I feel that Falcon's also got like a better range with that.
Yeah, he has better range, better priority, and the movement speed. But because he doesn't have the projectile, if Yoshi's can call the approaches, they can get some nasty combos. Of course, the good edge guards.
Right.
It's not his worst matchup, I think, but it's definitely, of course, it's
not his best.
Like Yoshi doesn't seem to be a character that has too many like favorable matchups except for against low tiers, and so I think that's the main reason why he's negligible. He can compete in low tier tournaments really well, I think, but like in actual tournaments, like even Mewtwo has better matchups with top tiers, despite the matchup being relatively even.
I wonder if he'll try to like pick up a new character or two.
I doubt it. Like, this is the character he likes, this is the character he enjoys. He told me that this is the only character he plays. I see no reason for him to actually change it if he enjoys it.
I see.
Like he can compete with this character. Like he's very good. He's very good at what he does. But it's just overcoming those difficult matchups. That's the only thing. Like he didn't make, like he was almost a favorite to make it out of pools, and for him to not make it out was kind of surprising, but it also made sense. Like he lost to a Fox player. I went Falco. He lost to me. He lost to a Peach. And I think both of his brothers were in the same pool or something. Like
I think only one, maybe.
Oh yeah, at least one of his brothers were in the same pool. So like he lost to him, so that's someone he plays all the time, and it's still a spacey. Like you just look at purely character matchups. He had one win against my Mewtwo, he had one win against a Peach, but he lost the sets to both of us. And then he lost 2-0s to all the Spaceys.
Right,
so, I mean, like he's excellent. It says more about him, like in his mastery of the character, more so than the character in my opinion. Like Yoshi does have some interesting tricks and like very unique styles of play, but in the current metagame it might not be enough until something else is figured out. Like, not to say that it's impossible. Like the game can still change. Like maybe further mastery will show otherwise. Like maybe if he masters the super armor more,
or parrying.
Super armor and parrying and all this. I get it mixed up. If he masters that kind of stuff more, maybe. But at the same time, a lot of Yoshis start trying that and then they shy away from it because you can actually start to kind of exploit it because they have to like try to jump out of their shield in that same frame.
Right.
So.
And if you can like trick them,
like tomahawks and things like that ends up becoming really strong.
You can trick them by short hopping and you can empty.
Empty short hops. Excuse me. Sorry, you forget my hater over here. East Coast hater. Well, I guess I don't really like the word tomahawk either, but I guess it kind of stuck because they say it so much.
No, they're all copies of each other.
No, they're not. No, they're not. But I don't think tomahawk's the best word. I honestly, empty short hop works for me, but I'm gonna start trying to call it that again. But
It seems the clearest.
But untapped potential, of course. Every character has untapped potential, but being realistic, being viability, it's not there yet.
Difficult.
It can always change. Like Axe's Pikachu. Pikachu wasn't viable, and then now Pikachu is because Axe tapped that potential. Like Pikachu played at a mastery level actually doesn't have that many openings, and so in my opinion, Pikachu actually becomes what would be a viable character.
That's true.
Characters like Yoshi just have too many weaknesses that can't be covered with precision. So it ends up being they get obliterated by the top 8 characters in the game, and even if they beat the rest of the kicks in the game, that doesn't make them viable. It's just like playing a character that gets obliterated by Meta Knights, but might go even with everybody else. Like you just have to pray that you don't get Meta Knights, but then if Meta Knights auto lose and you go 2 and out, that doesn't say much for your viability.
Alright, you want to play Alexander?
The better you do against top tiers, the better you look in the tier list.
Hey, Jeff.
That's generally how it works, whether you like it or not. Like you have to beat the flavor of the month. You have to beat the flavor of the month.
Egg roll greater than 20. Yeah. No, it's true.
But anyway, this Angel guy, let's talk about him some more. Looks like GamerGuitarist. My predictions were off. I actually thought he was going to catch GamerGuitarist off guard at first, but I think because GamerGuitarist was really excited to play him, I think he's not underestimating him in the slightest. So it looked like he was pretty prepared to go on with a battle plan against this Yoshi. And so he's been winning the... Water combo. Which one do you meter cancel?
It's so tricky. Those are the kind of gimmicks that Yoshi needs to get into this
I
top
wouldn't even
tier
call that a
bracket.
gimmick.
Well, I mean,
the more the gimmicks are more of the Waveland style, like that in and out, that neutral B. Because he throws it out really high, and that's really smart. That's probably the thing that caught me off the most. No Yoshi I've ever played did their neutral B like that, hitting high like that, trying to cover that short hop out of shield. Like this. This guy.
That'll be going on my channel.
This is the new hero Yoshi. Mind Trick, Shiri, all you guys. I'm amending my thread. Vector Man, scratching his name out right now. This Angel guy, he's something to watch out for.
Watch him go to tournaments, everybody's like, oh yeah, who cares about Axe? Let's look at this Angel.
Let's look at this Angel guy. This Yoshi is angelic. This Angel is Yoshi.
Just another low tier to rep Arizona.
I know, like, what the hell? Like, honestly, it is under the water, like, I think,
Yeah, forget this. We should all just pick up our low tier, move on.
Tires don't exit. Tires don't exit. GG7.
And you think?
No, he doesn't really like Yoshi. If I want to jump for him.
Do you think that he would have made it out of pools?
Yeah, I touched that.
Oh yeah, I know, but like it's just so surprising.
You think this level of Yoshi would make it out, but that says more about the character disadvantage. Despite how good he is, like even if he beat me, he wouldn't have made it out.
That's so sad. He might have gotten like 4th seed to be tied with whoever was.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it was pretty close. Because he beat his brother.
Right. If he beat his brother, he would have got 3rd seed.
But this guy, he lives in the middle of nowhere.
What?
Oh!